What is up, guys? Malice here again, bringing you just a regular commentary on Black Ops 2. Ended up going 84-5 this gameplay, rolling with the Remington 870, aka the Rage Quit 870, aka the Red Screen Monster. Whatever, but you know what I'm saying. It's the bullshitter gun. But I'm just rolling with it because it's also known as the leg cutter. And I was rolling with, I was rolling between 3 and 2 bars. So if you're going to have a bad connection and you still want to do well, you might as well just run this gun because, except when that happens, because I just put 2 buckshots into him and somehow he survived. For some reason, everybody who runs this gun does really, like gets one shots like across the map, but me, like I never do. I don't know what it is. As you can see, I just did a little transition there. Get beasted, son. But weapons don't quite work for me as they do for everybody else. I don't know if Treyarch nerfed them because of my KD or whatever it was, but I swear to God, I do not get long shot kills with the Remington like everybody else. It's not like a one-shot done kind of deal, except when you're that close. But anyways, as I was saying, I'm rolling with Valid Axis in this gameplay, and I never have people run support for me. Sometimes if I'm doing well, I'll say, hey, don't triple cap, you know, get off the objective, let me do a little bit better. But other than that, I don't have people run support for me. It's just not enjoyable, you know, it's too easy to get these 100 pluses. With everybody just backing off and like hiding in the spawn zone and letting you just roll up on people and getting, you know, your swarm and your canines and your lodestars to, oh my God, look at that leg, shot and nothing happened. But people running support for me just isn't my style. I don't think I'll ever have people do that for me just because it doesn't interest me. It's not something that I want to do. But anyways, oh man, look at this triple team. Oh, I didn't have a chance. Red screen or no red screen gun. I mean, beasted. But yeah, I thought this was a pretty impressive gameplay. And I was kind of thinking of topics to just roll off YouTube because it had been about a week since I've uploaded. Since I brought you, since I brought you that Battlefield 4 gameplay with the beasted, that spawn death I took. That was literally, as I was spawning, I was getting sprayed down. I don't know if he saw me first. And that's why he started shooting, or if he was just shooting from the last time I died. But either way, that was the fastest I've ever been spawn killed. Ever! And I'll probably leave an annotation right about here for you guys if you haven't seen it already. It's definitely worth a watch. It's kind of funny. But I was thinking about, and I don't know why I got this feeling on my way home from my fiance's place, to bring you maybe like a, I don't know how many parts exactly, but maybe just like a testimony of, I don't know what you'd call me. I guess you'd call me a Christian, but just a testimony of why I became one. Now I get a long shot kill, but back to the point. I don't know if that'd be something you guys be interested in. I was kind of debating on waiting on doing it, like maybe doing the testimony parts like back to back to back and just uploading them when my channel gets a little bit bigger. But if that'd be something you'd want to see or hear from me, if it's something that would interest you guys, I would definitely enjoy bringing it to you. It'd probably be like a 3-part thing, like why I am what I am today. How I started and like why I'm Christian, or you know, just a believer in Jesus. But I might do it anyways. You know, I'm not exactly sure when I'll bring it to you guys. But it's just a topic that kind of came to my head. Something, I don't know, I'd like to get off my chest. But it'd be something enjoyable for me, and that's why I'm gonna do it at least someday. Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow. You know, but definitely an upload in the future. But just give me your thoughts on that. If it'd be something you want to see, leave it in the comments section below. If you have some advice on when I should start it, definitely enjoy that. But what I can tell you is right now, before I even start off with the testimony videos, is that I wasn't always a believer. As a matter of fact, I was the opposite. I used to make fun of Christians quite a bit. before uh, before I became one, I guess. And it's a little difficult for me to call myself a Christian because I don't know. It's just different. Like when you go from believing that Jesus wasn't the Messiah to believing that he was everything that he said he was, and everybody that wrote about him said he was. It's like Christian isn't the first thing you'd think to call yourself. Maybe just like a believer in Jesus, just a friend of Jesus. I don't know. I don't know why it seems so different or so awkward for me to just say, hey, I'm a Christian. I mean, it's not a problem for me to say, hey, I love Jesus. I believe he's my Messiah. I believe he died on the cross for me. It's not difficult to do that, but when I've been dogging on Christians for the majority of my life, maybe up until 5 years ago, then calling yourself one of them, it's just different. Maybe that's wrong. Maybe I'm wrong to act like that or to feel like that, but nonetheless, it's just how I feel. But yeah, I've been a Christian for about 5 years, and I promise you I've gotten more crap from people for being a Christian than I have for not being a Christian the first 15 or so years of my life. And I went through church, I went through that whole program of like becoming a member of the church, but I never believed it. I honestly just believed it was something you did, like it's something everybody had to do, whether they believed it or not. But I'd say it probably benefited me to some extent, as far as like knowledge goes. And but when I finally became a Christian, it wasn't like, well, this is a decision I need to make. It was more or less like, okay, this is what I am. I better learn a little bit about it. And the same thing happened for my dad because Beasted. Because we both had the same mindset. We used to, make fun of the Bible thumpers, the people who took this stuff so seriously. And I nonetheless I still play video games. I still swear when I get angry, and I still do all that everybody else does. I'm not saying I'm better than anybody because I went from, I guess you could say, atheist to a believer in Jesus. And I'll definitely go into depth of why this occurred in my life. But as of now, I'm just going to leave you guys with that. Maybe some food for thought. Give me some feedback on what you'd like to hear. If you don't want to hear it, drop it in the comment section. If you do want to hear it, drop it in the comment section. As you can see, I went 84-5 with my buddy Valiant Axis. Peace out, guys. Christ be with you. Until next time.